through this journey so far with working with a coach and training, I have grown to really realize how much work and truth, how much strain this is on the body. I've been injured several times. One was really a good one. Like the doctors wouldn't let me in the gym to do anything. I showed up on crutches, did arms, things like that. But it's just a lot. And I am really starting to feel it. I'm feeling it in my joints, particularly my knees and my left shoulder. The knees and my left groin area is just, it feels like something's clicking. I don't know. And trying to prep for a competition, when I first started all of this and started watching all these like young women training for this, it seemed so easy. And I just want to dispose this myth, because this is not easy. This is a daily battle, guys, because as much as my head tells me you can go in there and deadlift 200 pounds or 250, it really puts a strain on the body. Also, a lot of the people prepping for competition, like that's their job. I'm a nurse. I have a full-time job. And so I can't injure myself to the point where I can't work. So I'm very careful, because I'm on my feet all day long, in and out of my car, going to different hospitals, different nursing homes, all over the place to see my patients and do my thing. If I get injured and it affects my job, that's a problem, because my income is from my full-time job, not competition. So it's a balancing act, and I'm really starting to feel it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling, every time I go to walk up and down a flight of stairs, my right knee hurts. That's not normal. It wasn't like that beforehand. I'm not bitching, but I'm just explaining. So the bottom line of what I'm trying to say is the goal was for me to compete in the spring. Honestly, I'm not going to be ready. There's no way I'm going to be ready. And it haunted me and hurt me and made me feel like such a loser, because all I kept saying was, I'm competing in the spring. I'm competing in the spring. That was my goal. Now, when you guys set goals for yourself, sometimes we reach them, sometimes we don't. The road is never linear. It weaves in and out. There's a pit stop. There's a curveball. There's a dead end. We have to back up. We have to do this. Everything that I'm doing to compete is brand new to me, because I've never done this before. So the diet, the training, the sleep, the supplements, just everything is brand new. And it can be overwhelming. And I'm not saying I don't love this. And I do. I love it. I walk out of the gym and I feel accomplished. It's just a lot. So I have decided to just take my time. I'm not focusing on the spring. When I'm ready, I'm ready. And I really hope to do this in the year 2020. That was my plan all along, and I still want to accomplish that. But I cannot and will not sacrifice my well-being for 4 hours of look at me on stage, I hope I win a trophy. It's more than that. For me, it's more than that. I never expect to win. I don't care about a trophy. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I want to prove to myself that I can be disciplined, that I can be someone to set a goal and actually attain it. I'm doing this because I love the lifestyle. I do love the lifestyle. I am doing this because I feel good when I lift weights. I feel really good and energized when I do cardio. I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself, what I can tolerate, what I can handle, what sets me back. It's a head game. You look in the mirror. I look in the mirror and I'm like, I look really fat. And I don't mean fat. I mean like my body has changed so much. You know, I've gained muscle in places that weren't very curvy per se, or they were overly curvy. I lost the weight on Optavia and now I'm building it up, so it's like different. I saw myself shrink down. Now I'm seeing myself fill out. And it is such a mental head game, guys. It's like almost scary because when I look at pictures, I'm like, I don't look too bad. But when I look in the mirror, I'm like, yuck, what the hell is that? You never feel like you're good enough. You never feel like you're doing enough. You never feel like satisfied. There's always more I can do. I should run on the treadmill an extra 30 minutes a day. I should be able to put another 20 pounds on there. I should put another 45-pound plate on there. Why aren't I bench pressing as heavy as I thought I could this week? Why aren't I sleeping good? Why can't I wake up early and go to the gym? Why am I tired at night and don't want to go to the gym? Why can't I go out and have a drink with my friends? Why can't I eat this? When's my next cheat meal? It's like non-stop. Then you got to go to the store and buy supplements. And it's like, I might not have the money for all these supplements. Do I really need the supplement? There's just so much that goes into competition way before, oh, let me order a bikini. Oh, let me order my heels. Oh, let me pick a show. I get a lot of questions like, what show are you going to do? Where are you going to, like, I don't even know that yet. And I think I went a little bit too fast in the beginning, and I'm really realizing, like, this is work. You know, I came from a place of being overweight to losing weight to wanting to do this. I came from, you know, I'm 50 now. I'm not 20. So it's more difficult because I am going through my changes hormonally. I don't have the luxury of spending the whole day in the gym. This is not my career. So, that gets in the head, and it gets frustrating because it's like, damn it, I want to do these things, but my pace is a little bit slower. And I hope you guys all understand that, because I get questions all the time about it. And this is just what the deal is. You can't go from, never competing to not being a shredded person to being skinny fat to, 6 months in competing. One of the things that bothers me most about having a coach is that, you're competing and this is the timeline and all this other stuff, but yet it's like trial and error for them too. Like my poor coach, she's just, I'm like on like some kind of mental, I don't know what. It's just like, your meal plan isn't working, so I'm going to do this. How about we do this? Let's do this. And she's cool with that because she's like, this is all trial and error. Like, I don't know how you're going to respond to 100 grams of carbs, 50 grams of carbs, 20 grams of carbs. It's just a lot of trial and error. And the same thing in the gym, trial and error. For me, I'm very strong. I'm naturally one that puts muscle on fairly quickly. So I can, and that's only because I think that I was very active as a kid. I played sports and I worked out in the gym in my early 20s until I had my kids, and then it kind of fizzed out. But I was always active. But I think, because muscle has memory, I'm just one of those people that can put on muscle. Like if I didn't work out for a whole year and I went back to the gym, within 3 months, I could have that muscle back. That's how my body is. Will it be that way forever? I don't know. But everything's trial and error. And so, like I said earlier, it's like you go down a road, and I want it to be linear. Like my coach, we're going to compete in 2020 in the spring. We're going to pick a show. Really? Like, really? I'm starting to think it's going to take more than 6 months to do. I think it might take more than a year to do. And you know what? It's okay, because I am at peace with this. I am doing the best I can. I am working out. I'm eating right. I'm doing everything right. It's just my body is not a young 20-year-old anymore. That is the bottom line, because when I had my blood drawn, my hormones, everything was okay. It's just I'm not responding as well as I would like to, but that doesn't mean I'm not responding. It doesn't mean my body composition isn't changing. It's not that I'm not putting in the work. It's not, it's just going to take some time. I also have a lot on my plate. I have a father-in-law that's sick, full-time job, very stressful. Family, like, it's just, I'm really trying hard, guys, and I'm trying to do this for myself. But it's always in the back of my mind that I want to help all of you and show you that just the average person can do this. And sometimes that puts a little bit of a stress level, I guess you would call it, in my head, because I want to do this for me. This whole thing, be it selfish or not, I want to compete for me. I'm not competing for you. I'm not competing for Jess. I'm not competing for my kids. I'm doing this for me. So I've come to acknowledge and accept that I'm going to do the best I can, the most I can, without injuring myself, move forward, get there. And when I get there, you'll know it. But I still want to have that goal. So it's like, it's such an oxymoron kind of thing. So if any of you out there have ever competed or are a coach or anything in the fitness world, and you've stuck through this video to this point, let me know what you think, because there's times I really feel like a failure, and then there's times I feel really good, and I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. When I get there, I get there. But I know setting a goal is so important, and to me, it's very important, because when I little goals, I really bust my ass to meet them. When I'm lagging behind like this with this like knee pain and shoulder pain and not being able to lean down as fast as I want and things like that, like it's winter now, I'm not hiking as much. There's so much going on for this big, huge moment to compete. And I want it all to come together, but just like struggling mentally, nothing else, not physically, just mentally. So if any of you out there, like I said, are in this fitness industry and can give me some help with this, I would appreciate it. All right, that's the video for today, guys. I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Subscribe, thumbs up if you want to see more. Follow me on Instagram, because I'm there every day. And that's the scoop. So have a wonderful day. Stay focused, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.